All right, Falcons. So this is the video directions for predicting moon phases. This is the part one video directions, and we are doing this March 23rd, Tuesday for periods 1 through 3 in class, and then Wednesday, March 24th for periods 4 through 6, just so you know. Okay, so we're investigating this question. If half the moon is always illuminated, why does its appearance from Earth change? So that's what we practiced with our materials that we had at home or watched with the video last week. And now we're going to do a model. So it's a modeling tool that's similar to the one that we used last week, but a little bit more complicated. So we're going to log in with Amplify, log in with Google or Clever. So I'm going to let that load for a second. So we're going to use this modeling tool, predict moon phases. You're going to make a model now that has a chance to revise later. So this first time we do it for part one, we're just going to put what we think. And it's okay that it might not be perfect. Apparently that wasn't loading. And so I'll show you the tools to use. Here we go. Okay. So notice that we have, it's more than what we had last time. So now, last time we were just looking at making sure that you guys could tell me that half the moon is always lit from the sun in top view. So now we have 3 different top view ones, and it has the moon in 3 different places. And then we're going to put what we think the view from Earth looks like. So the kind of moon we'd see in the sky. All right, so we're going to show how the moon is illuminated at different times. So just like last time, you tap the pencil to edit the moon's light in the top view and the view from Earth. We can add and rotate the light shapes in the top view panels, add and rotate the shapes in the view from Earth panels based on the moon's position in the top view panel. So again, it just means in each of these little panels, there's this little pencil button, and that's what we're going to click to edit. So I'll go ahead and do this first one with you. Hopefully by now, you know that in top view, it's always going to be half lit. So that's the one I'm going to grab. I'm going to click rotate. I'm going to grab the ball part, and I'm going to rotate it to face the sunlight, right? That's something that we should all know. Just like last week, you have to do the moon. You do not have to do Earth. So I could do Earth if I wanted to. But I do not have to. So there's Earth. Okay, easy enough. The issue is now we got to think about what kind of moon would I see from Earth? So how would it look from Earth? And I'm going to give you some hints that might help you think about it. And so in top view, the moon is shown in 3 different positions. You cannot edit that. If you need help, here's a little tip. Turn on the guide. So let's look what that does. So if I turn on the guide right here, it kind of shows you where the camera is at. So which kind of moon, if that is what I'm looking at from Earth, which one might that be? Is it going to be all dark? Is it going to be all light? Is it going to be somewhere in between? Pick out which one you think it is, and then you can rotate it, leave it, whatever. I want you to think about it, okay? So let me kind of show you the difference between that guide and this one. Again, hopefully you know this. If you don't, I'm giving you an answer, but I'm really hoping you know the half the moon that is illuminated is the half that faces the sun. So now if I put the guide on this one, notice in this one, it was showing all the lit part. In this one, it's showing half of the lit part. So think about what that means for the type of moon here. Which one would I pick? Okay, so again, your top views should be done correctly. We should know what to do here. These ones, we're just making an educated guess based on what we see here. Then in part 2, we're going to use the sim and then make them perfect. So don't spend too long on this part of the assignment. Just do what you think. Then remember, you're going to take a screenshot. So we learned you can do Control and the window button above the 6, or Shift, Control, and the window button above the 6. So mine is slightly different, but I'm just going to take a screenshot right there. And And then you're going to put your screenshot here. So I did have some students that didn't know how to do that. So if I do insert image, upload from your computer, your screenshot is in your downloads. Now mine is not in my downloads because I have a Mac, so it's a little different if you can see this. But I knew exactly where mine is at. And then I can just put the picture here, right? Again, don't spend too much time on this. Just get your screenshot what you think it's going to be.